Dottor Sergei.
No, he's Dr. Evgeny. Yes, you should go to him and explain him your problem and also explain him and he will try to help you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so let's continue. I told you that one of the hollow organ, if we talk about digestive tract, it consists of 4 layers. 4 layers. So the innermost layer it is mucosa. Mucosa. And then under the mucosa there is submucosa. And then there is
Muscularis. And serosa.
And the outermost layer is this connective tissue layer. It can be serosa. If organ is covered by peritoneum, for example, there are several types of serous membranes in our body. Yes, there is peritoneum that covers organs of abdominal cavity and abdominal walls. There is pleura that covers the lungs, pericardium that covers the heart. Yes, or if organ is not covered by serous membrane, then it will be adventitia. So when you describe structure of mucosa, it's not enough just to say that the innermost layer is mucosa. Here you should describe type of epithelium that lines this mucosa. Epithelium. So epithelium can be of several types. First of all, depending to the number of layers of these epithelial cells, it is divided into simple and stratified. Simple and stratified. So simple epithelium is such type of epithelium where all the layers, all the cells of this epithelium are located on the same basement membrane. So epithelial cells, they form only one row. Yes, only one row. This is simple. In case of stratified epithelium, there are several rows of cells. The first row is located on the basement membrane, but the other rows of cells, they are located on previous rows. Yes, so this is stratified. In those organs, in those hollow organs, which are located closer to the external environment, which are in direct contact with the external environment, epithelium is stratified, yes? Because we understand that the more layers of cells, the better protective property, yes? And when, so those hollow organs which are in contact with external environment, they are in bigger danger, yes? In more danger. No, because we don't know what exactly enters our oral cavity, yes? It can be solid food, it can be even not food at all, yes? And so to protect mucosa from damage, epithelium here is stratified. What do you want to hide? Okay. And opposite, yes, if, and we know that the more layers, the better protective property of this type of epithelium. But permeability of such type of tissue is less, yes, permeability. And ability to pass, to conduct substances, yes, to and from bloodstream, permeability. And that's why in the organs with high processes of digestion, absorption, certainly epithelium will be simple, yes, to decrease thickness and to increase permeability. Yes, that's it. Okay, also, what can we say? Yes, you will study the histology. Epithelium is classified according to the shape of cells. Yes, if height of the epithelial cell is less than its width, such type of epithelium is named squamous. Yes, squamous. if height of the cell is larger than the width, such epithelial is named, yes, columnar or cylindrical. Columnar or cylindrical. And if height is equal to the width, then it will be cuboid. Yes, cuboid. Goodbye. Okay. Also, we can say that some epithelial types, they have some special devices. Yes, no, some special organelles, we can say, like cilia, for example. In respiratory tract, epithelium usually has the cilia, hair-like structures. Yes, and such type of epithelium is named ciliated. Why do we need it? We need this cilia to evacuate foreign particles, dust particles, because when we inhale the air, dust particles are also inhaled with an air, yes? But we don't want these dust particles to enter lower respiratory tract. And that's why the cilia, they vibrate and they evacuate this dust from our body, yes, from nasal cavity. So if epithelial cells have the cilia, such type of epithelium is named ciliated. Okay, so you always, in description of mucosa, you should give type of epithelium that covers mucosa. Under the mucosa, there is submucosa. Certainly, submucosa contains vessels and nerves for supply of the organ. And the better submucosa is developed, the more folds the organ contains. Yes, mucosa of the organ contains. Actually, some mucosa and mucosa, they are fused with each other, and the better some mucosa is developed, the more folds are there in the lumen of hollow organ. And these folds, we know, folds are required to increase surface area, yes, of the intestine, or any organ, any hollow organ. And for example, in the intestines, in the organs of digestive tract, we need to increase the surface area to activate processes of digestion and absorption. Yes, so in intestines, folds will be circular. In the esophagus, folds will be longitudinal. So the better submucosa is developed, the more folds are present and the higher they are. Yes? Okay. Then, under the submucosa, there is muscular layer. And muscular layer, muscular tunic of hollow organ, first of all, can be formed by different types of muscular tissue. Which types of muscular tissue do you know, Sukhail?
Muscular tissue. Skeletal muscular tissue.
Skeletal, or what is the other name of the skeletal muscular tissue? It is striated. Striated, I'm telling you. Striated. What is the other kind?
Striated, cardiac muscles.
इसमें longitudinal और circular आएंगे
Unstriated muscles.
इसमें
are not present.
और इसमें दोनों तरह
And what is the name of this type of muscular tissue where striations are not present? Smooth, yes. So there is striated, yes, type of muscular tissue, yes. There is smooth.
cardiac.
And the third type is cardiac striated. So cardiac striated muscular tissue we'll study when we reach part. Now we are not interested. So yes, histologically, yes, striated type of muscular tissue has striations when we look in the microscope, yes, and smooth muscular tissue doesn't have the striations. Like it consists of, like, how should I say it? Reticulum. No, I don't remember. You studied in histology. Like one cell continues into another cell without any striations. Yes? Okay. And functionally, what is the difference, between striated and smooth muscular tissue? Yes.
They present they are nucleated
functionally. I'm not asking about the structure now. I'm asking about the function. Architect, what do you think? Again, when we talk about digestive tract, yes, we are talking about digestive tract. There is proximal, middle part, and distal part. So those parts of digestive tract which are again in contact with external environment, they are formed by striated muscular tissue. Striated muscular tissue. So in oral cavity muscular tissue is striated, and in pharynx it is striated also. And then in the esophagus, this transition of muscular tissue takes place, yes? So esophagus is a long organ, and we can conditionally divide it into 3 parts. So in proximal 1/3 of the esophagus, muscular tissue is striated. Then in middle 1/3, there is both striated and smooth muscular tissue. Striated and smooth. And in distal 1/3 of esophagus, muscular tissue is completely smooth. And then in lower parts of digestive tract, in stomach, intestines, yes, everywhere muscular tissue is smooth. And opposite, like reverse transition takes place in the rectum. So rectum, we'll study later, has several parts. Like there is preampular part, somewhere it's written, then ampulla. Ampulla is that dilated part that serves for storage of feces, yes, and then there is anal canal. And so here in the anal canal, there are sphincters. Yes, but I forgot to tell you one more thing. Forget it now. Now about arrangement, direction of fibers in these organs, yes? Usually, in most of the organs of digestive tract, there are 2 layers of muscles. Internal layer is usually circular, and external one is longitudinal. Thickness of these layers of muscles is not equal everywhere, and in some places, circular layer of muscles forms thickening, and the thickening is named sphincter. Yes, sphincter. Longitudinal muscles, longitudinal layer, also forms thickening, mainly in large intestine. So the thickening of longitudinal layer of muscle is named taenia. We'll study it when we reach a large intestine. Now we are interested in sphincters. And so here in the anal canal, there are 2 sphincters. There is internal anal sphincter and external anal sphincter. They are 2, yes? Internal and external. So internal anal sphincter is formed by smooth muscular tissue. It is involuntary, yes. It gets opened when there is a sufficient amount of feces in the ampulla. Yes, please. Sufficient amount of feces of the ampulla. It starts to press onto the internal anal sphincter, and these baroreceptors which are present here, they get irritated, yes, and the internal anal sphincter gets opened without our will. And then at this time, we feel urges to defecate. Yes, defecation is a process of excretion of feces. But because this external anal sphincter is formed by striated muscular tissue, and we can regulate its contraction and relaxation, yes, then we have time to reach a place where we can defecate, yes, and then we can relax the sphincter for evacuation of feces. The same principle, the same mechanism works in the urinary tract. In the distal part of urinary tract, there is also internal urethral sphincter that is involuntary, yes, and external urethral sphincter that is voluntary. Yes. Okay. In some organs, where like significant contraction is required, which have a big volume, like stomach, for example, there are 3 layers of muscles. Then internal layer will be again circular, external layer will be longitudinal, and
oblique.
in the middle there will be oblique layer of muscles. Okay, this is mucus. Oh, sorry, this is muscular. And yes, then from outside, it is covered by connective tissue layer. It can be serosa or adventitia. So both of them are connective tissue layers. The difference between serosa and adventitia is in the presence of one layer of mesothelium. It also belongs layer of mesothelium on the surface of peritoneum, yes, of serosa. And due to the presence of this mesothelium, it is shining. Yes, it has a very smooth surface and it is shining. In adventitia, there is just connective tissue. There is no mesothelium. That is the difference. So if organ is covered by peritoneum, we are saying that the outermost layer is serosa. And if the organ is covered by is not covered by peritoneum, then it will be adventitia. So that is the internal structure of hollow organ. And if for now, when we start to study topics of the second semester, now it is enough. But at the final exam, you will also have to describe some other features of the organ. So when we complete cardiovascular and nervous system, there will be some additional points, a few additional points. So the seventh point is, it is blood supply. Blood supply of the organ. Then you should also describe venous drainage. And in some cases, even lymphatic drainage. And the eighth point, it will be nerve supply. Nerve supply of the organ. So at the final exam, you should give such an answer, including blood and nerve supply. That is it. Okay. Any questions up to here? I divided into 3 groups. Digestive system. First group, these are organs of digestive tract. Digestive tract. Or we can also call it gastrointestinal tract, yes, GIT, gastrointestinal tract. The other, these are digestive glands. Digestive glands. And the third group, these are auxiliary organs of digestive system. Auxiliary organs. So tell us please, Ishika, which organs of digestive tract do you know? Esophagus what?
Mouth.
Mouth, так.
Esophagus, oral cavity.
So oral cavity, yes, we can see. Then from the oral cavity, where does the food move?
Pharynx.
Pharynx then.
Pharynx.
And then from the pharynx,
Esophagus.
esophagus. Yes. And then
Stomach.
stomach. And then
Small intestine.
yes, small intestine and large intestine. Yes. So these are all the organs through which
Rectum and anus.
food and products of
Digestive
food
glands.
treatment. Yes,
Auxiliary
they
organs.
pass. Так, okay. And so which digestive glands do you know, Ayush, please tell us?
Liver.
What else? What else besides liver?
Pancreas.
Salivary glands.
Salivary glands. What else?
Pancreas.
Pancreas.
Stomach. Stomach.
it's not a gland. It doesn't produce anything. Also, there are
Stomach.
glands in the mucous membranes of stomach
And
and
duodenum.
intestines. Yes. So all of them together we call glands of mucosa.
Mucosa. Yes, ma'am.
Glands of mucosa. And the auxiliary organs of digestive system, they do not belong to, they do not serve as a part of digestive tract, but they also don't produce anything, so they are not digestive glands. Here we can refer, for example, gallbladder, because once again I'm telling you, gallbladder does not produce bile, yes, it just stores it.
Stores.
Yes, and tongue, we can say, for example, tongue,
Teeth.
teeth, yes, they are also, all of these organs, they are auxiliary organs of digestive system. So that is a classification. Any questions? No questions. So please, then